Ian問可唔可以入嚟嘅？
佢冇開 cam 度添啊！
所以我哋唔需要俾人哋入。
係你哋幾個有個 link 嘅？
唔需要俾佢哋入嚟咯。佢哋愛嘅話就Facebook 嗰度問，有問題喺 Facebook 嗰度問啦。
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our Create Startup. And how are you, Andrew? I heard that you just came back from Sabah yesterday.
Not yesterday. Just arrived just now 5 p.m.
Just now. Oh, so went over yesterday. Oh, okay. So in fact, tonight I know for a lot of people they saw three photos. You, me, and Edwin. But we just found out that Edwin is driving. So I told Edwin, for now, no need to switch on your camera because safety is more important. All right. Yeah. So before we start sharing with our friends on live, what has been happening to you? Because I heard that you went to Sabah. I saw a video of you on TV. So share with us what happened. What did you do in Sabah until you come out on Berita RTM Sabah, right? And so I heard a lot of press featured you and your Sabahan partners.
Yeah. Thanks for Caroline for sharing. Actually, really thanks for SabahNet. SabahNet is the GLC. Is a government-linked company in KK. They are mainly support the government department for the server internet services. So they really 100% fully support our Create Alibaba Cloud Global Startup Contest in Sabah. So yesterday we have visited SabahNet in KK, and they also invited RTM to do what we call interview for us. So really thanks to SabahNet, right? Supporting our Create Alibaba Cloud Global Startup Contest. And also Elvis is the one who will help us to promote our contest in Sabah. Thanks to also.
Because I also heard, I saw a bit of the video. I saw a lot of people at the background. Are those people company startups as well?
Yeah. I think after yesterday the interview, I think now in Sabah, I think more than 20 companies joining our contest. All right. Yeah.
Well, that's so exciting.
Yeah. I think they will target at least 50 companies will join for this year.
In fact, I used to do innovation in Sabah, and I understand that Sabahan companies they're doing a lot of big work internationally, but so far many of them are not exposed on the West Malaysia side. And like yourself, you're also from, I understand that you're also from Sabah, right?
Yep, I'm from Sabah.
All the hidden talents, Sabah boy. Okay.
Sabah boy.
But I think Sabah is actually a state that's so rich in resources, so rich in talents. In fact, I know that a lot of talents go overseas, China, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Australia, and they're very successful overseas. It's just that now through the Alibaba competition, the Create Alibaba, we are going to give them a platform for them to actually be known within Malaysia as well. Because otherwise, we don't want to see outgoing talent. We want to see local companies being grown and also to get the mentorship of how to build a strong business in Malaysia itself. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to okay, must ask you one more thing. Where are you going next? I know that I think every week I see you show us that you're near the airport. Say, wow, this guy so busy. And I heard that you don't sleep also, just to do this event.
Okay, it's very important to let everyone know about Create Alibaba Cloud Global Startup Contest, because it's a global platform. I understand in Malaysia we have a lot of demo day, pitching, but most of them is a local platform. So it's good to have a platform that let everyone, not just in Malaysia, the overseas participants to join. Let everyone can share their ideas together, all right? To share resources, to share to let the world know about your company, your idea. And then this year we have also invited a lot of investors, all right? So really hope, if let's say you have good idea, right, you just lack of resources or funding, all right, it's a good chance for you to let people know. Let's join our contest, all right? I sure you will get some resources or investor to invest on your project.
Yeah. And in fact, last week we're talking about this 100 over million worth of funds, USD, 100 over million USD. And in fact, I think there's more. And in fact, I'm still waiting for Edwin is actually in the Zoom with us, but we don't allow him to open his cab because he's driving. So safety first. And I will share some exciting updates that Edwin is doing right now. Okay, but while waiting for him, I will again recap a bit about about our contest, because I understand there are new people watching this event, and we want you all to understand more about the Create Alibaba, and we invite you and your friends, invite your friends' companies, even you yourself, if you are thinking how to make my brand become better, stronger, how do we grow, how do we scale up, let me share a bit more. Okay, so, and as we share, I can tell you it's going to be exciting. Okay, let me share my screen first. Okay, let me see. Did you see? Okay. Technology is good but very slow sometimes. Okay, basically, for those who wondered, all of us, we know Alibaba. Okay, we know who is Alibaba, and we know how things grow. But although Andrew, I try to pin you up, but it doesn't show you in the screen. Let me see. I don't know why they don't want to show your face, but it's okay. When you talk, it will show. Okay. Oh, because you're muted, I think. Yeah. Okay, never mind. This year is how many editions of this event, Andrew?
It means in Malaysia?
This
is the third year. I think it's third edition in Malaysia.
I see. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't want to show both of us, but it's okay. Never mind. I pinned both of us, but maybe it's my software. Okay. And third year, and this is the second year that you are also helping to manage the event. Correct?
First year, when I first year I joined 2019. I'm committee to invite and bring in the contester for the contest, right? So that year I think I bring in almost 30 participants.
Wow! How did you do that?
How did I do that?
Yeah, I mean,
I
it's
just
like a success story. We need to learn.
I just try my best to
Yeah,
share to everyone.
every entrepreneur should know your success secret.
Because I really understand that each and every company, SME, especially SME or startup company, you need a good platform to let everyone know, right? To to um to present yourself or to let everyone know your project or your idea. Only
Correct.
you can expand your business well. All right. So actually create Alibaba Cloud Global Startup Contest is a good platform for everyone. So when first year is have organized in Malaysia, I take my initiative to join as a committee. Just invite people to join. And then luckily last year I've been invited as a vice chairman to help organize the event. So last year we are doing 100% online. So the feedback is quite good. All right. I think we have more than 80 companies who joined the contest. All right. This year, I think we are much more than 80. We are targeted at least 150 companies will join.
Oh, that's amazing, right? Okay. So for me, what I see is that I feel there's so much potential and it's actually not really tapped. I'm sorry, there's a mosque, 2 mosques near my house, so you will see a bit of the prayer. Timing. But okay, but never mind. And I also met up with the people behind HandsProfit, and we also met up with them. And when I first met mention the name? Datuk Magic, yeah. And I was like, this guy has so much experience and so much wisdom. He knows so much about the innovation landscape. He knows so much about building a company and grow. And he also, in fact, in our meetings, we actually learn so much from him. Remember, I think that was a very good session for me. And so HandsProfit is actually the main organizer of this event, and also with you and HandsProfit moving together, I see a very strong collaborative platform for everyone to go together. And in fact, in the last few months that we started organizing this contest, I know last week y'all went to Bank of China. Oh, China Commercial Bank, yeah.
Yeah. Last week we have visited CCB, China Commercial, China Construction Bank, right?
Construction Bank. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, some of the contestants and the supporting partner to visit. Fantastic experience actually. Actually, they have provided a very good platform for us to connect the supply chain in China, right? So actually, when this time any participant, if really you join our contest, I will share this connection to you. All right. If let's say you need any support from China side, you need to get some supply chain, you need to get the connection with them. I think we can help. And some more, I just received a good news by today. All right. Our next visit will be we'll visit the first unicorn in Malaysia, CACSC.
Wow. That is amazing.
We will visit them by on the 29th of this month, September.
Oh wow! I think people are going to get excited again. But it clashes in my training event again.
Yeah, please sign up immediately as soon as possible, because we are limited seat to bring our participant or supporting partner to visit CACSC. Alright. I hope that you grab the opportunity to visit CACSC this time, because it's not easy to approach them, to open door, to to do their sharing, let us to visit their office, their HQ. So this is a golden opportunity to let all our participants, right, can have a chance to meet them.
So it's a fantastic opportunity, and I think we shouldn't miss it, correct? Yeah. So okay, other than that, so far we have a few 8 people shared our live so far. In fact, we have a few viewers at we have several people watching us live. Thank you for supporting us, and I'm so grateful, because I hope that you can see that, as you can see in this slide, we're talking about sharing technology, sharing training, sharing leadership, a lot of wisdom through our collaborations with all our partners. And in fact, did you know that Alibaba is actually for the KL version is actually Alibaba's first innovation center in China? Interesting or not? Very, very unique. And this is such an amazing opportunity for us. And I also saw that since the time we started, and did you all know that this event is known as the Olympics of the Technology Venture Capital? What does that mean, Andrew? What does it mean by technology of Olympics of Technology Venture Capital? I know you did a lot of you brought a lot of startups to China previously, to the Silicon Valley of China, and that's how this Alibaba Create also came to you because of your knowledge and experience managing the startup space and the technology companies and all that. So why do you think that Alibaba, this Create Alibaba is called technology, Olympics of Technology Venture Capital? Wow, very deep on the name.
Actually, I always say I believe knowledge and technology will change the world. I always believe that. So knowledge is one thing, right? Technology will enhance your knowledge to further out to let your business grow faster. So actually, this platform, since Alibaba in 2015 they create this first contest, global startup contest. It's helped many of the company in China to grow, to let them have a chance to export and expand their business, not just in traditional way, including technology side. I believe Alibaba Cloud have enough resources to supply you not just the cloud service and also the software service.
Oh, okay.
Actually, if anyone your business you need any support on cloud and also in software part, all right, actually you can call us, let us know. Maybe in future we will help you on this on this way, on the software and the cloud service support.
So it means one day when China is fully open, will you continue to bring more companies to China?
Sure, because actually the biggest biggest market, all right, spending market in the world, I think it will be in China, right? Not just today, in future also. So if let's say we can get ready ourselves to tech related, all right, let our product can through internet to sell to others country, I think China will welcome you landed in Beijing or Hangzhou or other places to promote your product or services.
So I can say that this project is like open the door. Okay, very interesting. In fact,
not just the technology and including the I think the funder. I think in China they have a lot of big funder is waiting for good project.
Oh, thank you, Norman. Norman in the Facebook Live, he said, good sharing. Thank you, Norman, for joining us. In fact, yeah, we still have a few people watching us live right now, and I think thank you for let me sit back to him. Thank you for joining us, Norman. Do you know Norman? So thank you for joining us. And basically, some of the topics are rather industries that we're covering this year. What I have on the screen is I see digital tech, F&B tech, agro tech, blockchain, and IR 4.0. But also some people were asking me, what does it mean? So from what I understand during our last session last week, is actually these are the core techs that we are looking at, because, for example, I think we were mentioning that F&B tech, for example, in Malaysia, is the fastest growing industry, correct? And but actually, for me as a layman, digital tech covers everything, correct? But these four areas, high potential technology startups are moving very fast. I think, in fact, our last year's competition, I understand that there were many from the prop tech, from the prop tech industry, and in fact, some of our supporting partners this year, we have I think the prop tech association is in. We also have multiple VCs. We have the robotics association and like our Sabahan partners, and in fact, we also have invited judges who are actually from MOSTI, from Yayasan Inovasi, and a lot of, I would say, very experienced, high-profile speakers, judges, mentors who are already doing this a long time. In fact, I won't share the secret yet. I will disclose it later. You know what I'm talking about. Hang on. Wait, I think I got disconnected. Wait, hang on. My video is naughty. Okay, let me connect myself back. Oh, I disappeared just now. I have no idea what happened. But it happened. Yeah. Okay, this is internet. Yeah. And how much does it cost to join the event? I understand we made it super affordable. Every company only needs to pay 800 ringgit. And because the 800 ringgit gives them access to, of course, multiple workshops, they also get for the corporate visits. And that one, like going to CACSC is priceless. It's Malaysia's first unicorn. And how often people actually get to go in there to get to see how things work, to see the founders and learn how do you create a super power startup, not just a unicorn. Yeah. And do we have this year? Last year we had a certification workshop. Do we still have it this year?
Actually, workshop, I think we will hold our workshop by this week, right? We have on the 24th and 25th, we have 2 workshops.
Those are by our industry speakers and judges, right? But will Alibaba be like organizing like a workshop for us?
No. This year, no.
This year we don't have that, yeah. But we get more actually. I see so many high profile speakers. Last year everything was online, but this year, this weekend and next weekend is going to be physical. So we actually get to shake hands with all the judges. We actually get to talk to them. I think, wow, the networking, priceless. It's not like virtual. You can actually like fist bump or shake hands depending on how many times you wash your hands. Yeah, and of course, a ticket to the final round pitch would be the ultimate. It's like watching the Shark Tank of Malaysia, correct? Because I see you have very I've seen some of the, I have to say I saw some of the questions. Wow, you're going to grill all the participants maximum. But I learned one thing because I am also a judge for MOSTI, and I know that the more we grill a company on their ideas, their proof of concept, how they are building their business, how they're growing, how are they scaling up, it actually opens one way forward because we grill them, we think more, they will probably become better and better as they go because we get them to self-reflect, to think how to grow and all that. And also the networking with the other contestants are also going to create many more, I'll say, valuable perspectives for companies. And of course, one of the big things, it's not just the prizes yet, no, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes it happens, but you can still see my voice, although you can't see me. Let me open right. I think I got so excited. When I get excited, my camera also excited. This is a world of energy, yeah, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, I was excited when I was talking about the not just the prizes, but one of the big things that we can get is that all companies that participate, I will move my mouse from the camera. They get to be listed in the Venture Grab website. What is that? What do you Andrew? What is Venture Grab website?
Yeah, actually, Venture Grab is a one of the very common and famous buy and sell company platform. So each and every investor or funder or those private sector, if let's say they are looking for business to invest or get franchise, they will go through this platform. So it's a very good chance, and it's a very good opportunity to let our startup or our contester to list your project in Venture Grab. Let everyone know, and you will get 3 months for free listing.
3 months for free. How much is that worth? Well, that's worth a lot, right?
Yeah,
and and I understand that if you're listed in the Venture Grab website, chances are, even if you don't win the contest, you still get notice, correct?
Yep.
That's the hidden benefit.
Yes.
Okay. And of course, I will create entrepreneur booklet, we're actually going to print copies of it, digital and physical, right? Do we go?
Yes, both.
Yeah, and the digital copy will also be sent to other, I would say, VCs, all this listed in other places around the world. Yeah, so this is also, I would say, added exposure for them. Yeah, and meeting our speakers as well in person, speakers and judges. So I know I'm not going. Okay, as like last week, I'm not going to talk more. I'm not going to talk much about the entry requirements, but basically what I see is that I would say it's okay if you don't have a degree. Most important is that you need to have your solid ideas. You need to know where you are heading. And that's where we look at your potential, not me lah, I'm not a judge, but we look at your potential, the judges, and we're going to see how to connect you, how to help number one, how to help you to connect to all the right dots. First dot. Second dot, how to connect you to all the dots where the money is. Second dot. Third dot, we connect you to the judges who will connect you to other dots, because the judges are going to tell you, oh, why don't you do this? After hearing your pitch, they will give you their expert advice and teach you how to iterate and how to become, make your model stronger, more robust. Okay, and in fact, I saw in the pitch deck, we teach people how to do a very solid pitch deck, including the business model canvas and all the other things. And during the training, they are taught how to write the right things, what are the stronger points. All this, we have our mentors to guide them for the finalists, correct? And that one, I will say, usually people go to companies, they join all the startup competitions. What happens is that they have to fill in the pitch deck themselves. But here in Create Alibaba, it's different because mentors will guide you how to do a super solid startup deck. And I tell you, Andrew, this one, you're very king. How do you get all this support seriously in such a short time?
I also really appreciate those the one who I know really supporting me for so many years. You also one of the my supporter, right?
Yeah, I learned a lot from you also.
Really appreciate your support for what I'm doing. All right. So actually my personal view of doing this, because of really like to help our local SME, especially startup, to groom to get their business start more easy, and can get the mentorship, the funding, or the support from others. All right. So this will grow our country also. This is very important for Malaysia.
It opens a lot of big pathways for them, and we're going to guide them through the pitch deck. We're going to guide them through how we grade, and I think before the event, we're going to prep them up on how to speak, how to do the pitch deck, and how to create a stunning presentation. I think this is very valuable as well. And of course, they get to meet in fact, this weekend, if you guys are in KL, or even if you're in Sabah or Sarawak and you want to fly over to KL, you better start booking your tickets. Why? Because tomorrow, we're going to put the link for you to book your free ticket to this weekend's event. And you can see the list of super duper powerful speakers that we have. Many of them are top in the industry. And one of them, I will not tell you the name yet, one of them even has 80 companies. Has created 80 companies, and he mentors not just startups, not just companies, he even mentors governments. I will showcase the list of speakers tomorrow, and you can book your free ticket to this weekend's event. Yeah, but now we will not tell you who the speaker is, because we want you to get excited and come back to our Facebook page and click our link. Correct, not Andrew? Naughty, I mean. Yeah, keep the suspense. Yeah, because this is a competition, cannot tell so fast. Yeah, okay. Okay, I know on this slide we have still put RM 30 million ringgit. I forgot to change. It's my mistake. But I heard last week that is now 100 million US. Maybe I should just change it. Andrew, we should just change it the the modern way. Can we change it in the modern way? But whether after I spoil the slide, yeah. But it's now we have 100 million USD of funds to be allocated to the winners. And even if you're not the top 3 winners, we actually have about at least 20 VCs who are going to be in person, or for those overseas VCs, I understand that they're going to watch through the Zoom, right, to see all the top 20 pitches. And some of them are telling our team in charge of sponsorship, which is Edwin and Yen. And we will go through all 20, not just the top 3. If in any of the 20 they are for high potential, even if they didn't win, it's okay, because they will see where the money is. Correct? I think that is also a super duper opportunity. Not just, you don't just have to be in the top 3. Top 3, you go to China, to Hangzhou, correct? Oh, my motorbike so loud, sorry. But if you're top 20, I think we're going to get, we have 100 over, right? As far I saw the potential listing, yeah, and we're just waiting for some to complete the payments. And top 20 is also a ticket to your next scale up, to see the top judges and who are going to give you a lot of advice. Oh, thank you so much for the loves and the likes on Facebook. Someone just put a lot of love, and you see a lot of likes and loves. So I see also I shocked. Okay, you get the networking, as I mentioned. You get mentorship for 5 different industry experts. We went to the China Construction Bank. We're going to CACSC, and I believe that Andrew and also our other team members, they are also arranging more visits and more exposure for you to see how the big boys work and how you get their advice. How did they get started? How can they grow? Get started, grow, scaling up, and moving forward to become more sustainable. Because it is a statistics that I did a lot of research a couple of years ago. 97% of companies actually fail within the first 3 to 5 years, and that's where I would say Create Alibaba Competition comes in to address this issue and put the companies or the participants into a stronger footing, so that they know what to do, and they won't be part of the 97%. There will be at least the 3% that at least pass the 7 years. Okay, and technical expertise. We have, let's say you are a startup in the tech space, or you're in food tech, and you want to get more ideas for a business. You want to connect to the right manufacturers or the back-end suppliers or the cloud. That's where we will also support you in connecting the dots. Remember, dots is always about the dots. And also, trophy said, okay lah, I will frame it lah if I come. But I would say invitation to the World Final, where Alibaba itself will see you, and you're going to pitch against all the top companies from around the world. I think this is also a very valuable experience that Malaysian companies, at least you try. If you didn't try, you will never know. Correct, Andrew? And then what else do we have? Actually, I want to announce a small secret, but I won't say it. We have mentioned that the ready funds, the ecosystem, I'm not going to say that anymore. Okay, I heard that you have extended the timeline, right? Initially, it's 25th September, but I just heard just now you say that it's going to be extended to 3rd of October. How come you extended?
Because actually we are planned for it. They are planned for it to extend. Actually, the actual closing date will be on 3rd of October. We put the date a little bit earlier because we wanted people who submit your application faster. That's why, you know. So
I know
it will be October, 3rd of October.
You know what I mean? I know it's good. Because you're Malaysian. We are Malaysian time. Procrastinate. So, ladies and gentlemen, good news. Today is the 21st. Instead of 4 more days to closing date, you have till 3rd of October. But do not wait until the 2nd of October and start panicking how to fill the form. Fill the form first. Submit your application, because why? When you submit the application on the 29th of September, you're going to visit Malaysia's first unicorn, CACSC, in person, physical. You get to see the founders and ask, how do you get started? A unicorn means they are worth 1 billion?
Yep, 1 billion company.
Or USD?
Billion company. I think.
USD, right?
Yep. billion company.
Imagine, I can't imagine a Malaysian company bingo 1 billion USD. Oh. So King, how do they do that?
They also actually they also a start company for many years ago, right? They're through pitching, through fundraising, right, to expand their business. It's a very good moral, or we can learn a lot from them, right? How your company can become the next unicorn. So
Wow.
this is golden opportunity. Really hope the people who listen now, or anyone who interested to join our contest, please sign up as soon as possible. You can join us to visit CACSC on the 29th of September.
Remember what Andrew said? Register first so that 29 you can join us to visit CACSC. But don't register on the 29th because we need to make appointment. We need to do head count to go to CACSC. We cannot just register on the 28th, 29th and say, oh, I want to go. Cannot lah, logistics. So try to register by 25th so that we can do the head count and also apply for you to go into CACSC, because there's documentation that our committee has to prepare, head count, a lot of back-end preparation. I saw what happened when you went to CCB. Wow, so must fill form lah, must do head count lah, must preparation like F&B on their side lah. Wow, a lot of unseen work just to organize a simple event. Yeah, even though it's a site visit. And of course, prizes. So our stage is that when you get started, you are starting with an application fee of 800 ringgit per company, and from there we will actually do a selection. We actually have a very powerful judges rubrics where we'll identify top 50 finalists. From the top 50, we'll filter you to the top 20, and that's where the top 20 is when we bring in all the VCs. Correct, Andrew? We bring in all the VCs, and that's where they will look at every single pitch, every single application, and that is in person. And in fact, for those who are, we have a lot of overseas participants, not just Sabah or Sarawak, but also I know that they are international, right? What are the other countries that have submitted the forms?
Yeah, we have participants from Cambodia. Right, we have participants from Vietnam and Singapore, right? And Australia. I think Indonesia is coming in, right? So this year we have 5 to 6 countries to join our contest.
Oh, Indonesia is coming in. Fantastic. Oh, there's a chat. Let me see. Is Edwin in? Oh, hi, Karen. Oh, oops. Sorry, I share my screen. Let me see. Edwin is in. Let me unshare first. Introduce Edwin. Hi, Edwin.
Hi, Caroline.
Why your screen so blur one?
I'm trying to fix it, but I don't think it will affect the listening part, I think.
Are you on mobile phone?
No, it's a laptop. But camera is a bit you know.
But it's okay if you don't have the background, because I don't want to see the background, I want to see your face.
You know what?
You've done a super work for us. How can we see the background? We must see Edwin Jiang the 𝐿𝐥𝐨𝐿𝐿 in person.
It's okay. I look at the picture lor.
Cannot lah. You are so important to us.
Wait. Never mind. Yeah, let's continue. Yeah, just continue.
While you adjust your thing, let me continue sharing.
Yes,
okay, where will we? Okay, let me share my screen again. Yeah, because I got so excited. Andrew, we suddenly seeing coming in. Finally. Yeah, because I think he was having some technical problems earlier as well. So of course, from the top 20, the final stage, and you get the top 3 will become representatives of Malaysia, and they go to Hangzhou. I hope by then, okay, our final is on 27 October, and I hope by then China borders are open, and so that we can all come in. I also want to volunteer to visit. I jaga the people, it's okay. Okay, just say only lah. Okay, and then what else? I saw this slide from another deck. Actually, I forgot to ask you permission to put in. But these are the winners for last year, right?
Yep. Last year. Last year.
These are winners for last year, and I met the rep from Homa. I think last month. You invited her for a sharing session, right? What's her name again?
Penny.
Penny. And what I understand from is that when I was having dinner, I was sitting so close to her, and she told me one important thing. She said that when she became a winner last year, it's not just about becoming a winner. That exposure to the Alibaba event, the competition, actually opened up many opportunities for her. Correct? And since then, she has gone on and she has even created new companies, and she's going to be one of our mentors this event. Yeah, and of course, I also met the guy from on the right. What's his name? He also came the other day, right? Was he the one or different?
A different.
A different one, yeah. But I think the competition itself, it's going to be different and special. And imagine if any of you are watching right now, maybe you're watching this live, or maybe you're watching our recorded version. Thank you for all the love and likes. I'm so touched. You got see not, Andrew? See, I'm watching the Facebook screen on another screen, and I say, wow, see all the likes, boom, 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 coming on. What I'm so excited. But it's an opportunity for us, not just for participants, even for us as volunteers, being part of the committee, supporting the event. In fact, I learned a lot from the judges. I learned a lot from Andrew. And when we talk to the participants, I think recently during the launch in APU, I saw their ideas and I said, wow, these people they should be made known to the world. And Create Alibaba is actually a platform for them to be known, to get ideas and to improve, and of course, showcase them to the rest of the world. So it's an opportunity. It's not just about taking part for yourself. Taking part is about being known, making your mark, and finding all the different platforms to showcase your ideas and also grow along from there. Yeah. And of course, let's see. Oh, it doesn't want to move. Oops. Actually, I got one secret. If you want to let me know. Yeah. Actually, I wanted them to see this one. Tomorrow, we're going to place in this Facebook that this weekend we have events. Initially, I think it's scheduled from 9 to 4, but I think we just decided, just as the live started, that we'll change to 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. so that all of you will get to see super powerful speakers who are also our judges. And I was mentioned one of them, super important person in this space. And he has set up 80 companies, 80. Edwin is here. Never mind. I will talk to you later. And he has set up 80 companies. And in fact, he also consults not just startups, not just companies, not just individuals. He also consults government. Why he disappeared again? Yeah, but it's very important. And I hope that for you watching now, before we bring Edwin in for a very important sharing session, ladies and gentlemen, you will see this QR code on the screen. Scan this now or later, and we'll share the link also in the. It's actually in the live description. Sign up now or share this with your friend. If your friend is not here, share this live video so that they can see it later. Yeah, and I can tell you, and in fact, you can always message us on this Facebook and get to connect. Ask us, how can I win? How can I do my pitch deck and all that? We are all here for you. And in fact, I can tell you something. It's going to be super duper. And let's bring Edwin in. Edwin, you you can switch on the camera now.
It's on actually, but I've been trying now. Yeah.
No, it's on. How come you're up there?
I'm using it now, so the picture might look funny a bit.
No, it's okay. I spotlight you already, so you are seen. Okay, Edwin, I met you a few times, and when I met you together with Andrew recently, and I said, wow, this guy he very quiet but when he talk he knows so much So what is your role in the competition?
My role
what are you doing, hiding behind the back and all the so many important things?
No lah, I'm just hiding behind Andrew lah.
Why cannot? I know in the lodge you're also hiding behind. We're all hiding at the side.
So basically, as you all know, that I'm the vice co-organizing chairman. So in another way, that I'm helping out Andrew in doing some coordinating and maybe some back end work. Yeah. So for the meantime, I'm doing the connections to connect the different region, what we call overseas partner.
Oh,
so
important.
Yeah. So as part of what Andrew or you just mentioned on the previous preview, so we have Australia, Cambodia, Vietnam, Indonesia. These are overseas partner. And then and then we also have Techstars, Duels, Shanghai Magazine. So a few more like My Starters also. So as the collaborating partner. So for them, they have their different roles respectively. So they are responsible for looking for participants from each country and inviting their previous participants who is in, for example, My Starter, to get involved or to contest, participate in the contest, create. So basically, this is what at the moment part of what I'm doing. And
wonder you're so busy lah. Then you cannot sleep lah. Your time zone all ping sang already lah. I see sometimes you reply our group chat. Wow, 1, 2 a.m. that guy never sleep. Andrew also 2 a.m. also replied. Wow, say these people. And Andrew told me he hardly sleep nowadays because of the event.
Okay, not because of me.
All of us. Yeah, I think in fact, Yan should be here. Yan also super busy behind the scenes. Yeah, all the important people are running here and there. I know you the three of you are like, wow, 3 musketeers, run here, run there one. Oh, so busy with the event. And in fact, just now you were talking about Cambodia, correct? And I understand that tomorrow Ian has also arranged for us to talk to Cambodia. I have to tell myself, don't get so excited. You get so excited, my camera likes to go off. Very charm. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back again.
Yes, you
yeah. So, it's okay. Tomorrow we are going to meet people on Cambodia, from Cambodia on Google Meet to share with them about this event. And I think one of them even messaged me and they said they're so excited. They said, oh, a lot. They want to ask. In fact, Andrew, they said they want to ask about the 5 categories, all those things. So these are very important questions that we're going to, when we go into the Google Meet tomorrow, that we'll be able to share this competition with our friends from Cambodia, and in fact open up new opportunities for our Malaysian companies to network with Cambodia. And I think we do knowledge exchange, correct? Yeah. So other than, I think Edwin, you also mentioned so many countries and all these things, and these are all the, I would say, very important work behind the scenes that we have so many team members. I would say 80% of them are hiding, so busy behind the scenes. But we actually value the work that they're doing. In fact, I know that even Victor, although he's treasurer, wow, every meeting I see him, wow, all his figures, he gets everything out for us, and it's so important. The role every single partner here in our project, we all play our different roles, and I think we value what they have done, and also I think it also allows us as a committee to grow together. As we learn from, not just, we also learn from participants, we learn from our speakers, we learn from all the industry partners that we are connected to, correct? Yeah. And I think Edwin, now that, yes, I know last week you couldn't come in, but this week you're in, I won't let you go yet. Tell me, what do you see from your own perspective? Why did you join this event as a supporting partner? I mean, no, as a committee member. I think you have supported Andrew in a couple of activities. I've seen your name in the chat groups always. And what makes you do what you do?
Basically is first of all is an interest lah. Okay. So as part of my experience previously in China, so I get know people from this industry in terms of startups, technology, fintech, and so on. So it's been around me, or it's been of my understanding, okay, that these are the future, okay, no matter how. So so given that the opportunity that by create and HandsProfit Alibaba, so I think this is a platform that we have to, you know, utilize it, no matter it's for the startups or the young people coming from Malaysia, even different ASEAN country. Yeah, I did miss out Singapore just now. So yeah, Singapore is also ASEAN.
Wow, fantastic. Yeah.
And then so
I think he flows a bit for
Caroline.
Yeah. In fact, Edwin, and Andrew, I need to call Yan in now. So 3 of you, musketeers. I see 3 of you during the last few months for this project alone. You have been so busy, and I know all 3 of you have so much experience. You guys should be sharing your knowledge with us to advise us or share your experience, what you all know behind the scenes. Not just behind the scenes. You have to go to the front line and tell us your experience, what to do, what not to do, your insights on best practices, because you've been there, done that. And now all 3 of you are also mentoring people to go forward. And I think that one, your roles are just as important as the judges.
Well,
so
I share my experience first. All right, actually, three things is very important for startup. 3 things. First is market. How did you know your product or services really been accepted by market? Very important, because I see a lot of startups, they spend a lot of money or effort to build something, but that never sell. Never sell. No market, no market at all. But they build it. They think they can do, and then they get some fundraising, keep on continuing, but end up is nothing. But if let's say you join our startup contest, Alibaba Cloud Global Startup Contest, when you join our contest, you will see the feedback. You will get more feedback, right? Not just on the judges or speaker, the contester, the people around you will let you know how good is your product is. This is very important, because if let's say you didn't have the market, you invent a new product or idea, no market at all, end up you will get nothing. So that's why you need to join our contest to let people know, and you yourself will know how good is your product is, and then where you are and how far can you go. This is first thing. Secondly, very important, why you need to join our contest, because you need money, right? Because you can see actually many of the unicorn, when they first started, they have no money. Not just no money, they are losing money. But today they are unicorn. Why? Why losing money company can become a unicorn? End up they earn money. Why?
So how do people get to know that? So that I would suggest they join the competition, they go see you, and give them all the tips.
Yes, you need to come and join the contest, only you will know. Like I always say, you wanted to learn swimming, you need to jump into the pool first.
Correct. Yeah.
You cannot just stand there beside the pool and then see, how good is it? How do
stand by the pool win the competition, but you jump in, got chance to swim and win, right?
Yes. If you learn how to get pitching, how to do pitching, how to get funding, how to get funded by people, I assure your company will go very smooth, go very fast, and be bigger, right? Very fast, right? This is very important. You need money to expand your business, so that's why you need to join us. Thirdly, very important, manpower. You got enough manpower, or we call talent in your company or not? Sometimes when you join a contest, you meet each other. some of the different companies, they have their own talent or CTO, CMO, right? Maybe they will join you.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
you have a very good idea, or yeah, you can JV, SPV, a new company to work together. These three things is very important for each and every company, not just for startup and also for those SME, all right? So actually create Alibaba Cloud Global Startup Contest. We give you a platform to settle, to to get these three things be done. I always say this is 3M lah. You need to
3M
complete your 3M
for the
to move
magic.
forward. Market, money, and manpower.
Market, money, power.
Yeah,
Power
market,
you get the
market, money, and manpower.
Manpower. Okay. 3M, very good.
Yeah.
You should do an article on this and share with us. No, seriously, I think it's very important. Market, ladies and gentlemen, market, magic, manpower. Yeah. Okay, Edwin, are you back? He off his cam again. Okay, but while waiting for Edwin, because I think he was actually driving.
here.
In. You want to okay, while waiting for Edwin, there is also some comment. In fact, Elvis Lu, your Sabah partner from Deals, he actually say hi, in the chat. But I don't know whether
I saw it.
Yeah,
I have
say
saw
hi.
it.
Yeah, and then we have two questions. Okay, not one is a comment, one is a question. Vincent Zhao asked, he said, happy to know there's an opportunity to understand in depth of the China industry. Thank you, Vincent, for joining us tonight, and thank you for your feedback. Elvis Lu said, greetings from Sabah. He said, wow, the response in Sabah is very encouraging. Thank you, Elvis. We really appreciate your support. And he said, Elvis also said something. Thank you to OC Andrew for coming all the way to Kota Kinabalu and Sandakan for the press conference. Well, I miss Kota, but from KK you flew to Sandakan.
Yep.
Quite far, right?
Yep.
And private sharing. How many private sharing sessions did you do that day, the last few days?
So many. I also can't remember already.
But your voice still so strong.
Yeah.
Must ask your wife what she make you drink when you come back. Wow, still voice so good. Yeah. And Yen Tai says, Yen Tai, next round I'll get you in. He said nice only in the chat. But next time we get him in. Why? Because he's one of the key person who's responsible for the 100 million USD in potential funds. So Yen Tai's role or experience in, I tell you one thing about events. Usually when you say, who wants to volunteer for what role? Sponsorship is one role that nobody likes to volunteer. Very high pressure one. But I heard he volunteered for the role, right?
Volunteer on the investor role.
Yeah.
Investor
Okay.
and
Not easy. I can tell you to negotiate with investor. How much money are you considering to give our potential companies? Yeah. And of course we have one more. Wow, Elvis said follow and share every day. Thank you, Elvis. I better follow him also. Okay, we have one question from audience. Vincent Zhao asked, what's the difference compared to other startup companies or companies compared to Alibaba Cloud and others, like our competition compared to other? I understand from the question is, what's the difference between our competition and others? And if I am a company taking part?
Yeah, I think this one, let me share. First thing, actually, create Alibaba Cloud Global Startup Contest. We have started since 2015 in China, all right. But in Malaysia, 2019. This is my third year in create Alibaba Cloud Global Startup Contest. We are experienced to do this. Firstly, secondly, actually, we not just connecting the local talent. We are connecting to Singapore, Australia, Indonesia, or in others country, the talent, the startup company to join our contest. Actually, it's a global contest. So for us, especially our Malay local startup, when you join this contest, you not just see the company that in Malaysia, you will see the company outside of Malaysia, right? To compete with you, you can get more ideas. You can share your idea and experience to them, and also do the networking, right? Very important, because I believe that everyone in Malaysia, especially actually Malaysia is a country that is doing export very well, right? We always focus on exporting product or services. Through this platform, through this contest, you will connect yourself to others country. You can sell or market your product overseas and work with them, right? And some more, you will get funded, right, through this contest also, because we really work really hard on not just setting up a contest. We bringing in the investor, the fund manager, investment company, a bank, to see your program, to see your project. This is very important. And lastly, you will got a chance to fly into Hangzhou, to China, to pitch, to do the pitching. This is very important also, because the largest consumer market in the world will be in China.
Yeah,
and last,
by
yeah, and
Alibaba.
last, if let's say really you've been selected by Alibaba, right? Maybe you'll be the one of the unicorn, right? Not just in Malaysia, you'll be in China and other countries, right? It's a golden opportunity. I can see this.
So this
Right.
event could be a little step to make that one big break, correct?
Yep.
Okay, let's get Edwin Chang back into the screen. Edwin, we are ready for you before we end the session for tonight. Our guy behind the scene.
Yeah.
Ready? Okay, Edwin, based on what you do, can I ask I must ask your trade secret lah. How do you get all the international networking to say hi, to say yes to us? What's your secret? How do you enable them? Yeah.
The collaborating overseas partner? Oh, okay.
Not easy, you know. Very, very tough role to take on.
First of all, is Alibaba, its brand itself lah. So Alibaba, this name has been well known all over the world for the past few years. So for Create, it's been organizing for the past few years as well. So I believe the name or the content itself will attract a lot of potential participants. So aside from that, of course, we also have our own friends and contacts that we would like to invite them in. So yeah, these are the two reasons. So aside from that, for this year, of course, like you introduced just now, we have a very interesting amount of fund-ready mentors, speakers, and so on. So these are the few things that I believe that is very attractive to them. So yeah, these are the few things I would say.
So tomorrow we are going to announce some of the judges and speakers behind the scenes. We're not going to announce all yet because we want to keep the suspense. But I think every week we'll release the names, correct? Because we want to make everyone suspense for any event. Yeah. But just now, based on what Edwin said just now, I want to ask both of you. I understand that of course Edwin was saying when you join a contest, you increase your network. But from both of you, as I would say OC and Wise OC, I see would your own network expanded because of this event, even though it's just doing the event, but you're not a participant, but you also probably your network also improve.
Yes, of course. First of all, besides organizing this event, so try to make more friends lah. Yeah,
friendship.
One of the main side and organizing the contest.
Correct. Yeah. So people, more people will building. Yeah, because of the event. Yeah. Andrew, what do you think? Your side?
Actually, always people asking me why I keep on continuing to join this contest. So many people ask me why this is my third year in Create Alibaba contest. Actually,
so much time and work taken.
A simple reason that I'm keep on continuing to do this because we can get new ideas in this contest. because most of the new startup, they have new idea, new business model, right, to move forward their company. But sometimes if we are as a businessman, a traditional businessman, we not enough time to think more how to improve our sales in our company, or get some new business model to enhance our business, right? But through this contest, you will learn a lot from the startup, right? Maybe some of the idea you can apply in your company. I believe that we can't 100% copy any idea from others, all right? Because we are not the one who invent it. But some of the ideas, when you join the contest, right? As long as you are an entrepreneur, maybe it will help you give an idea how to improve your business. Right.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
This is very important for anyone, right? If as long as you are a businessman, right, come and join us, all right. Not just come for as a contester, right? Come and join us and listen, learn from the new startup, because we don't know, one day, maybe your yourself, your company, the business model will be what we call outdated, will be outdated. So how? When the time on you go and change it or try to adjust this, is too slow already. So keep on learning, very important. Keep on learning.
So we have to grow, keep on learning, right? That's what you mean, yeah. Okay, we have hit our timeline, and in fact, actually, I want to say to both Edwin and Andrew that even going live with you these 2 weeks, I actually learned a lot more about business, about managing events, about the startup space, and I think it's I would say the launch itself, we learned so much from the CEO of 𝐿𝐥𝐸 when he came and share, and we had our judges, speakers all came on that day to network with us, and I'm looking forward to this Saturday. Ladies and gentlemen, if you missed the earlier part, this Saturday, Sunday, we have 2 full-day events in APU, which is Asia Pacific University in Bukit Jalil. And tomorrow, we're going to launch a link for you to RSVP to the event. And the event is free. My tip to you is, number 1, look out for the post on this Facebook page tomorrow. Number 2, quickly register, because our space is limited, correct? We need to plan food, all those for you as well. Number 3, if you haven't printed your name cards yet, not enough name cards, quickly go and order digital name cards, because this Saturday, Sunday, you're going to network a lot. Our speakers are there, our judges are there, our other participants are there, and we also invite the public to join us. Yeah, but space is limited. The link will be posted tomorrow, and look out for it. So we are going to end for tonight. Thanks to Edwin and Andrew for joining me tonight, and we'll see you next week, and we'll share the list of some, not all, some of the judges tomorrow, and you'll be like, I want to be there, I want to join. Correct, Andrew? Yeah, so thanks for listening. Yeah, thanks for listening, everyone. To share this recording of the video with, it will be out probably in an hour after this live, and we'll see you next week. And now for let me share my screen. Take a look at the video. In fact, this is our latest version, but we're going to share more of say this video as we go forward, and there'll be more exciting things to learn. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, and we'll see you next week. Oops, my camera again. It doesn't like me. Good night, everyone. Bye.